Herbivores, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my kitchen setting here. Today I'm going to share 3 recipes with you using zucchini in some way. I've got a lot of zucchinis from lots of different people. This particular zucchini is from my dear friend Nicole. Hi to you if you're watching. And like, I'm not a big fan of the taste of zucchini. I love it grilled, but otherwise it's not my favorite vegetable, but I do accept a zucchini. So I figured out 3 recipes where you're not really able to tell that there's zucchini inside because the other flavors are so overwhelming. And the first recipe is going to be a zucchini bread. That bread is sweet, so just like banana bread, but without the banana and with the zucchini, or courgette, how the Brits may call it. And then I'm going to show you my breakfast smoothie that I usually make if I have a smoothie. And if I'm not feeling experimental, then I'll do the same recipe with frozen zucchini inside. And last but not least, I'm going to show you a lasagna. Well, I'm gonna put zucchini inside, but I'll also put in those lasagna pastas because I really love the flavor in lasagna. And if there is no pasta and only zucchini, I think I won't enjoy it as much, so I'm putting in both so you can sneak in a little bit extra fiber without noticing it too much, because the pasta sauce is going to be very delicious and flavorful and rich and lovely. So yeah, that's all the recipes I'm going to share with you. Zucchini 3-way, and yeah, hope you enjoy this video. First of all, we're going to add all the wet ingredients to a large bowl. We have applesauce because I wanted to make a oil-free bread, and this acts as a substitute for oil. So just going to put that in there. And we're going to add the almond milk and the flax seeds. Then I have here baking powder and baking soda, and I have salt and cinnamon. Then I'm just going to whisk it through. And the flaxseed will add as a egg replacement in the dough because they will thicken. Then I'm going to add in the zucchini. Combine. I think it doesn't look that appetizing now. I'm using date syrup because I didn't want any artificial sweeteners. Just going to add about 1, 2, 3, and add 4. Just going to combine that. And then I have those flavor drops in vanilla. Going to add a little bit of that inside. And then we're going to add the flour. Just going to pour that all in. And then you should just combine it lightly. And don't worry if the dough seems a little dry, because the zucchini will give a lot of water, a lot of moisture. Before it's almost all combined, I'm going to add the chocolate and combine it a final time. I'll check that there is no flour sticking at the bottom that you missed. So then transferring it into a lined baking dish. It's going to blop everything inside. I'm going to try to spread it out evenly into this baking dish. Goes into the oven for 45 to 55 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius. And let's get put this baby in the oven. Let's see. Look, you can see from inside. For my go-to smoothie recipe, we're going to add 1 frozen banana. Flop. Then we're going to add some frozen berries. There's blueberries on top, but I have like raspberries and other berries beneath it. That goes in there. Then we're going to add our star, the frozen zucchini. Yes, you can freeze zucchini. It will add extra fiber to your smoothie without giving it any flavor of zucchini. Like, I never tasted zucchini in my smoothie before, and I put it in quite often. So that goes in here as well. Then we're going to add our flax seeds as our healthy fats. Then I have 2 dates here, soft ones. I'm going to add them in there for sweetness. And then I have some maca powder and some vanilla protein powder that both goes in there as well. And last but not least, I have my almond milk. That will go in here. I never had it with almond milk before because I always use soy milk. I'm going to put the lid on top. Oh, found a blueberry here. Put the lid on top. So this didn't blend well. Being like completely honest here with you, because lots of frozen stuff going on. So I add a little bit of water. This honestly looks like the tunnel to your wildest purple dreams. Add a little bit of water in there. The smoothie is blended completely. And let's open it. Ooh. Wow, look at that color. Oh, it smells good. Then I'm going to pour it in here. Oh my god! Oh my god. Thumbs up. So, this is real shit. Behind the scenes. And god, thank god I cleaned this table. Just going to put it all in here. Oh, that's a disaster. This never happened to me before. So now we have a smoothie bowl. I'm going to add some coconut chips. Some white chia seeds. Now I'm going to add my beloved pumpkin seeds. They're a good source of zinc. Always obsessed with this is some good old cashew butter. Drizzle it there. This smoothie bowl is a perfect breakfast, believe me, because I don't know, it's just so delicious. Well, my description is perfect. Usually, my preferred way of eating this is with a straw in my blender cup, because I'm too lazy to do this every morning. And the toppings on top really help eating the smoothie because you're supposed to chew it, even though you could just drink it up. But you start digesting the food in your mouth. That's why you should always chew, because that activates the saliva and the enzymes that start to digest your food, all happening in mouth, and you're just swallowing it down. You miss that step. So add your toppings, add something, I don't know, you can even add toppings in your blender cup. That's what I do sometimes as well. So that you chew your food and then you're good to go. For the final recipe, I'm going to show you how I make a lasagna and sneaking in lots of zucchini. The zucchini will just add extra fiber to the dish without being noticed too much if you cook it long enough, because the zucchini and the lasagna pasta sheets will get really soft and the whole dish will be nice and uniform, so you won't be able to tell the zucchini inside it. So yeah, I'm going to show you how I do that. I have my pasta or my lasagna sauce already prepared in here, and if you're wondering how I made this sauce, you can click the link down in the description box. It is almost the same as the bolognese that I did when I tested out the vegan mince from Lidl, but I didn't put the mince in here. I just swapped it out for pre-cooked lentils, and I put some bell peppers inside, and I used a little more of tomato passata because obviously I need a little bit more to fill a whole lasagna dish. Make sure if you're recreating this that the pasta sauce or the lasagna sauce is really thick, because the zucchini will give the lasagna a lot of moisture, and you don't want to end up with a watery dish. You want it to be nice and not a lot of moisture happening there, because at the end you want to have like solid lasagna slices. So that's the only thing you should watch out for. Other than that, you don't even have to use this sauce. You could do any sauce like you wanted to. Just make sure it's on the thicker side than on the runnier side. So I'm going to show you how I fill this up, and yeah, that's just really easy. It's more like a hack than a recipe, because yeah, you just put in zucchini and lasagna. It's easy. And so let's build this thing up. So I have this lasagna dish here, and I'm going to start with a little bit of sauce. Oh yeah, that's a good start. And then I'm going to start layering the zucchini. It doesn't matter if you cut the zucchini into circles or if you cut it lengthwise, more like the shape of lasagna sheets. It doesn't really matter. I just think cutting it in circles is easier. And make sure that the zucchini slices are not that thick. Yeah, you can see it's not very thick and nice and bendy, so I would prefer doing it this way, because the thicker your zucchini is, the longer it will need to cook. So I'm just going to put in the lasagna sheets. I'm going to add another layer of sauce. Then another layer of zucchini. Just going to add those little pieces that I have. Now that this is all built up, we're going to use a vegan cheese. It's a Simply V1. I love this brand. I'm just going to put on some cheese. You can also just add nutritional yeast because it has a nice flavor. And I have this glass lid here. because I don't want the cheese and something to get burned or the zucchini on top. So I put this on and it will cook nicely in the oven. I leave it at 200 degrees Celsius for about like 30 to 40 minutes, depending on how quick the zucchini softens. And when it's done, I let it bake for another about 5 minutes without the lid so everything can crispen up. This will go into the oven now. These were the 3 ways how I want to show you how you can use zucchini in a sneaky way that you won't be able to tell at first taste. I really enjoyed making this video. The smoothie is something that I do on the regular, like I always have zucchini in my smoothie if I have some frozen up or in the fridge. Doesn't have to be frozen, by the way. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. That would mean the world to me. And make sure to comment down below what way of the 3 ways I showed you is your favorite variation of using up zucchini. Make sure to subscribe my channels for more upcoming videos if you don't want to miss them. And you can even hit the bell if you want to be notified when I upload one. Isn't that cool? And yeah, thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Bye!